Hello everybody, my name is Connor. Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I will be showing you a complete First Sea guide, Blox Fruits guide to the First Sea. Now, right there, it doesn't really matter what you pick. Pirates and the Marines are basically the same. Now you're gonna spawn in here. The first thing you want to do when you spawn in is talk to this dude. Get his quest. And by the way, you're not gonna have like any of this extra stuff here. Not like any of that in my inventory. You're only gonna spawn in with combat. Just pretend that this is my combat here. So you're just gonna want to beat up a couple of bandits. It'll take a bit longer because I have one of the best fighting styles, combats. So when you do a couple of those quests, you're gonna want to come over here, buy a cutlass from this dude, or katana or cutlass. They do the exact same thing. They just look different. So once you're done with a couple of quests there, you're gonna head over to, you wanna get a boat. You wanna get a boat first. Just let me get my sword out. Pretend that this is my katana or cutlass. Very important thing here, you're gonna wanna invest like all your points into sword and defense for First Sea. Because sword is the best for grinding in First Sea. Unless if you want to upgrade your fighting style, then I would recommend placing everything in melee. Because you can get a fruit later. Oh, very important by the way, forgot to mention. These wings on my back aren't normally on my avatar. If we look here, this doesn't show up. This is something called a race. Each player spawns in with a random race. Mine is Cyborg here. You can't get that until like level 700. So each player spawns in with a random race. You can either get human, which does nothing, angel, which gives you like a jump boost, shark, which gives you immunity to the water if you eat a devil fruit, and then mink, which just gives you speed boost. Now once you're here, you're gonna wanna select monkeys quest. You'll come here at like level 10. You're gonna want to select monkeys, do a couple of those quests. Gorillas, do a couple of those quests. Gorilla King. Then you want to accept the Gorilla King. You come over here. He's right there. But very important thing about bosses. Bosses have a very long time to respawn, and it's very annoying. So, if you go into the shop here, you're going to see like respawn bosses for like 50 Robux. Don't waste your Robux on that. You're just going to want to get the quest, defeat the boss, go down to the server browser in the top right, and then just look for a server that's open, and you can join that. It's way easier. Now, once you get $25,000, now I know it seems like a lot, but it's really not. You want to come over to Snow Village, Snow Island. Once you get 25,000, hang on a second, let me just cut this out. Okay, so now you're at the Snow Island. You see this little village up here. You're gonna want to head down to here. Talk to this guy. And get Aura. If you're on PC, you press J. If you're on mobile, then there should be something on your right side of your screen called like Aura. You activate that. On Xbox, I really don't know what the button is, but yeah. So then now you have this thing, which makes your sword and your fighting style do more damage, which is great. So then, yeah, awesome. Then you go to the pirate village at level 35, I think. You know, let me also just cut this part out, too, until I get there. Alright, so you've made it to the pirate village. This is also very simple. It's got, like, some brutes back there, some pirates down here, a couple chests, and a boss. You're gonna do pirate quest a couple times. Also, I wouldn't recommend doing the brutes unless if you have a Logia. Oh, by the way, Logias are called elementals. Elementals just give you immunities to enemies. Like, let me just equip light here. So like, if I walk up to this guy, I just can't get hit. It's really helpful if you have an elemental in the First Sea, because like none of the enemies can hit you if you're a higher level than them, besides bosses. So you do the pirate quest a couple times. Don't do the brutes unless if you have elemental, and then do the buggy boss. a few times, and then you move on to the desert. Let me move there. Yeah, you can see where I'm going with this. Once you go to the desert, it's... Then you do these quests. Holy, the lag. My goodness, what happened to my server? You do a couple of these quests, a couple of the other quests. That's simple. Oh, and a very important note here. Never buy guns. Never do guns. They are not good for grinding at all. They're the worst for grinding. Do not put any of your points in gun. Do not, like, yeah, you're gonna want to invest all your points here into melee, defense, and sword. Unless if you have light or ice. Light and ice are the best grinding fruits for First Sea. Because they have this little spear thing here that you can use on enemies. So you can just walk up to enemies, they're dead. They're dead. They're dead. They're dead. Like, it's that easy. But, yeah. Invest all your points into sword. If you get light or ice, invest all your points into fruit. Alright, next island. Actually, forgot to mention, if you're investing points into melee, then you're definitely gonna want to get this, because this is a really good fighting style for early game. So, I'm in the pirate village right now, where you were grinding earlier. Come in here. Talk to the Dark Step teacher. Then it'll cost like 150,000, I think. And then you can replace your combat with a much stronger fighting style. But that's only if you're investing points into melee. Keep on upgrading your sword. Oh yes, keep on upgrading your sword. I forgot to mention, there's a bunch of sword dealers around the map. You can get like the mace from this one in the snow village, which you're about to go to next. Is the this guy, he sells you the pipe. The pipe is really good. So yeah, either use that dark step that I was just talking about, or use the pipe at this point. Alright, back to the video. Whoa, I'm in like the same spot as last time. That's insane. And so you remember, Snow Village is where you got your aura. You're gonna want to come down here. Get this air jump. That just lets you jump like 10 more times than usual. It's really helpful, but it does drain your energy quite a bit. If you don't have a lot of energy, that might be a problem. So, same formula. Do a couple of those quests. Do a couple of those quests. Server hop the Yeti. And then you move on to the Marine Fortress, which is the next island. By now, you should have $50,000. So, on the right side of the Marine Fortress, there's the castle. There's this tower here. And since you have air jump, you can climb on top of it. Go down here. Get the black cape from this guy. And it just gives you like health, energy, and extra damage. So it's really helpful for grinding. So you do these quests. And you know, I'm just gonna make this faster. I'm not gonna go to any of the islands. Then you go to Skylands. Then you go to prison. And then once you go to the prison, once you go here, once you're level 200, that's the minimum level for a quest you can start to do. So then, once you can start doing the quest, you gotta go back to the jungle, where you were grinding at like level 10. Go to the jungle here. And you see these little green panels all over the place. You're gonna wanna click this. Click that one. Click this one next to the fruit gacha. Click this one behind the Gorilla King. Oh, I already go. Yeah, right here. Behind the Gorilla King. And then right here next to this gorilla. Tap that. Go back to the fruit gacha. Go to the quest giver, actually. Not next to the fruit gacha. Go down this little hole. Grab this torch. Then you're going to want to head to the desert. You were earlier. Go into this room. Go down in the stairs. Get this cup. You're going to head to the snow island. Sorry for my cooldown. I have a teleportation fruit. That's how I'm able to get around so fast. Head to the frozen village. Like, you're gonna want to hold, like, the cup out, like, right underneath this little water droplet until it gets filled. Head up to the top of the snow village. Talk to this man. And then he should, and then, yeah, he'll say, please meet up with my son. His son is at the pirate village. Talk to him. Then you go over here. Grab a boat or something. Now to, like, the right of the pirate village, yeah. Right there in front of the magma island. You're gonna see this little tiny island. Its only purpose is for a boss that's really easy to kill if you're level 200. Yeah, he's only level 120. So you just go beat him up. Go back to the pirate village. And there you go. You talk to him again. And then he gives you this thing, this key. So then you go all the way back to the jungle to put it in a place next to the fruit gacha. You take the relic right here, and you put it in this door that was, like, locked before. You put it in there. And in here, there should be a boss. He's just not spawned in yet. I'll get to that later. Alright, so you've made it to the magma island. This is a very important place to be, because it's, like, really difficult to grind here. Trust me, it gets better. Okay? The first sea is a grind. It's a grind fest. But one important thing to mention, you can upgrade your sword finally here. If you go over here, there's this little secret wall. Oh, wait, where is it? Where's the wall? Okay, there it is. You talk to this skeleton, and he gives you the soul cane for $750,000. That is the second best sword for First Sea until you get the saber, which is what I just mentioned with the little puzzle that you had to do. If you kill that boss, then you can get the saber for absolutely free. Then you grind here, rinse and repeat, same thing as always. Go back Underwater City. More quests, more grinding. Yeah, keep on investing all your points in sword. If you have lighter ice, keep on investing all your points in fruit. But if... this might be the point of the game where you might want to start switching over to melee. Because right in this hidden wall, you can get... talk to this guy and get the water kung fu style for also $750,000. Basically, you're either going to want to grind with swords or you're going to want to grind with fighting styles, so... pick between the soul cane or the water kung fu. To be honest, water kung fu is better, but if you have a lot of points in sword, then sword is better, so... grind here for a little bit. Now you can go to the Upper Skylands. This is the place from earlier. It's just, like, really tall above the ground. And, it's not fun. So there's a couple quests over here. Oh yeah, there's actually a quest outside of this. You're not supposed to be in there yet. So you're gonna end up here. You gotta kill these guys. Then you can go through this little hole. Go there. Then there's all these NPCs up here. Also, that thing that I just activated, haven't mentioned that yet. It just lets you dodge attacks. It's really useful, and I'll show you how to get it. So that puzzle that you should have done earlier, yeah, if you come up here to this little temple, I guess it's a temple. Yeah, it's a temple. You talk to Usopp. Then he should sell it to you for $750,000. And then you move on to the final island of the First Sea, the Fountain City. Pretty simple too, it's just more grinding, more quests, same rinse and repeat stuff. And then you move on to the second sea, which is also another puzzle, but I can show you how to do real quick. So it's gonna show you... Okay, I made it out. I'm good. Oh. What was that? Okay, you're gonna want to talk to the military detective. He won't say that yet. He'll say like, "Oh no, the Ice Admiral. He's going to the Second Sea. Go head to the Snow Village." So then you head to the Snow Village, and you should get a key from him as well to unlock this door. I'm just gonna pretend that this is the key. It's not, but whatever. Yeah, it won't fit. Yeah, and then there's a boss right behind there that you just have to defeat to get to the Second Sea. Then the final thing that you're gonna want to do before going... Hey, yo, what is my avatar doing? The final thing you're gonna want to do before you go to the Second Sea is this, called Flash Step. It just lets you teleport. Pretty simple. And then you go back to the prison. Talk to the military detective. Yeah, he thinks that Swan is in the Second Sea. I have a captain that can take you there. He will meet you at Middletown. Good luck. Head all the way back to the Middletown, which is right next to the jungle. Right there. You go here. And then you're in the Second Sea. Alright, anyways guys, that is gonna be the end of today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good time. Bye!